First, I'm going to give you a couple of resources that I've got that may be helpful to you. We've got a complete list of prompts and styles. We're going to let the wheel of choice make the choice for us as to what kind of song it's going to create. So let's give this a go.
Is it a bird? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke.
I've really been enjoying Suno and trying out some random song ideas. And so I thought I'd bring you along with me. Tonight, what I'm going to do is go through this latest internet craze of man versus bear. And we're going to try to create some songs around this theme just to see what we can come up with. Where else can you do this but AI music? So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to let this randomly create something. I'm going to call man versus bear. We're going to throw in some music ideas as far as the styles go, and we'll see what it creates for us. And then I'm going to drop in lyrics that I wrote for this and see what we can build. So let's get started with the first part of this, which is we're going to do a song description of man versus bear. Because why not? I guess maybe this should be man versus bear. Let's do that way. Great. This is not an instrumental. And let's bring in the wheel of random choice. I've put in here a whole bunch of different types of songs: hip hop, funk, classical, all this stuff. So we're going to let the wheel of choice make the choice for us as to what kind of song it's going to create. So let's give this a go. Indie rock. Okay, so we're going to do indie rock. And let's try two different styles together. What do you say? So we're going to do indie rock. We're going to drop that in here in the style of indie rock. And what's our second one going to be? Spin again. And trap. Oh my God. I'm really not a fan of trap, but this is going to be fun. All right, so we're going to do trap and trap. Okay, so let's go a song about man versus bear in the style of indie rock and trap. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh, this is the most fun you can have on the internet while sober. Okay, fight or flight is what it has called it for us. Trap, indie rock. This is going to be fantastic. All right, here we go with the first one.
In the wilderness, there's a tale untold. Man meets bear, their destinies unfold. One seeks dominance, the other defends. In this battle, who will make amends? Man armed with weapons, determination high. Bear relying on instincts, ready to defy. Blood pumping, adrenaline swells as they face off, both with stories to tell.
Put in trap and indie rock as part of the lyrics instead of add style. That's hysterical. Why did I do that?
dimming light, the struggle for survival, the test of my track. Who will come out on top in this dark night?
Oh my God.
In the wilderness,
okay. So here we go with the second
there's
line.
a tale untold. Man meets bear, their destinies unfold. One seeks dominance, the other defense. In this battle, who will make amends? Man armed with weapons, determination high. They're relying on instinct, ready to defy. Blood pumping, the adrenaline swells as they face off, both with stories.
Okay. All right. Not as interesting on the second one. First one was kind of fun. Let's see what else we can generate, and let's see if we can figure out how to get it from putting the style of music, not putting it into our chorus, because that is very, very bizarre. Let's see if we can figure out. I'm going to look back at let's look back at Fat Guy and see what we had.
You want?
And see if there's. No, it's not coming up with. It's not coming up with the exact things that I put in for it. So I'll have to check that and see. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's look and see why are we getting music you want? Music about the holiday. Let's try flipping these. And let's try a couple different options. Let's see what our next options are. Spinning the wheel of random choice. Pop rock. Okay, we're gonna do pop rock song about man versus bear. Let's do another one. See what else we can. Let's see what our other option is on this. Spinning the wheel of random choice. '50s rock. 50s or pop rock. What do you think? You know what? 50s might be funnier. Let's do a 50s. Let's do a 50s rock. 50s rock song about man versus bear. Let's see what this comes up with. All right, here we go. Creating. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you could cut the tension with a knife. After we do all this, we're going to go into a much more detailed version of it and build out our own verses, choruses, all that, and see what that's going to do for us. So, all right, now here we go. Oh, rockabilly, up-tempo, Bear of the Wild. Let's try the first one.
Well, I was walking in the woods with my leather jacket and my greasy hair, feeling like a rebel without a care. But little did I know a bear was lurking there. He came charging at me with a mighty roar. His claws were like razors, ready to explore. I couldn't back down, couldn't show no fear. It was a showdown, man versus bear. Man versus bear, a battle to the bone, a fight for survival in the danger zone. Man versus bear, no backing down. I'll take my chances, stand my ground. Law crown, stand ground, stand my ground.
Oh my God. That's kind of terrible. Okay, let's see what the other one did for us.
I was walking in the woods with my leather jacket and my greasy hair, feeling like a rebel without a care. But little did I know a bear was lurking there.
Okay, it's not a lot different from the first one. And they're both really terrible.
I couldn't back down, couldn't show no fear. It was a showdown of man versus bear, versus bear.
That's hilarious. All right, let's try our own version. First, I'm going to give you a couple of resources that I've got that may be helpful to you. We've got a complete list of prompts and styles that Travis Nicholson did that's really, really helpful if you're looking at what styles may come close to a certain artist that you like, because you can't put in an artist into this. You can't use their names, you can't use their lyrics, but here's what you can do to try to get close to their style. So just go and see what Travis wrote down. I'll put a link in the description on this so that you can go there and find the material. Another thing to look at is song structure, and there's a number of good sites on song structure. This is one that I found that has some really nice brief descriptions on what each area does and what it might do to help you out as you're putting them in. And that's what we're going to be doing now. And finally, if you want to do your own wheel of choice, this is one that I liked. It's a little loud, but I like this one because you can drop in a list by just dropping in a list. You can copy a list that you've created on Word doc, something else, drop it in. Some of the other ones that I found, you had to put them in one by one, didn't care as much for that. So this was easy, big list, throw them in there, see what you can come up with. Kind of fun way to play around with Suno. Okay, so let's go to the list that I've created for my lyrics and for my prompts. I've got a list that I've done myself of the different prompts on songs and details on different types of ways to better describe the type of music you're going to want to do. And then I've got the tags, the structured tags that I've created. And I'm going to share that with you as well, so you can see in here a number of different ways to structure the song. It doesn't need a lot of detail. Sometimes it gets caught up on some of these, so sometimes the less you have, the better. But I have written a little song, some lyrics that we're going to try and see what this does. Here's our bear versus man song. So I'm going to drop these in and see what we need to do to build out our chorus and our verses and all that fun stuff. So here's our lyrics. My funny, silly lyrics for this wonderful trend on the internet right now. Man versus bear. And hey, rather than getting angry about stuff, silly things people are doing, have fun. It's a much better approach. So here we go. This is my fun, silly little lyrics, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in our prompts here. This is our verse. This is our chorus. Here's another verse. And yes, I know I'm speeding by it. You can't read everything yet. You will. It's very silly. And we've got several verses and choruses, and I'll have to see if this will survive because this might be too long for what we're looking for. I may have to just do the first verse, chorus, verse, add a verse, and add the bridge and the other things that I want to do. Because I'd like to, we're going to need to repeat this chorus. I think it's definitely going to be too long. Chorus. We're going to do a bridge. And we're also going to chorus, and we're going to do my favorite, modulate up. But I think, again, this is going to be too long. So I might just copy these parts over and save this. Yeah, we're going to save this for the end. Copy this, delete this. And there we go. Okay. So let's see what style of music now we want to do this in. And of course, to do this properly, We need our random wheel. There we go. Custom wheel. Let's see what style of music this is going to be in. Latin. Fantastic. All right. This is Latin. All right. Let's generate this and see what happens. And let's pull our wheel over here. You went all alone. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is a different title. This is Man versus Bear. Let's see what it says.
You went all alone, walking amongst the trees, happy as an ark, floating on the breeze. Then the peace was broken, the bushes snapped and quaked, the shadow fell upon your path. Would this seal your fate? Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know, if it be bear or if it be broke, a man won't mow your face off, as most of them are nice. But there are some who do bad things without thinking twice. A bear won't change the light bulb, he'd likely eat your trash. But bears would not assault you and won't give you a rash. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know, if it be bear or if it be broke. If a man falls in the woods, would he make a sound? Probably not, he likes the quiet, no women around. Maybe he should wonder if he'd meet his fate by coming across a grizzly bear or a woman lay. If a man falls in the woods, would he make a sound? Probably not, he likes the quiet, no women around. Maybe he should wonder if he'd meet his fate by coming across a grizzly bear or a woman lay.
All right, that's fantastic. Okay, so there's the first version. Now let's see what our second one is.
Walk amongst the trees, happy as a lark. You and more. To walk amongst the trees, happy as a lark, floating on the breeze. Then the peace was broken, the bushes snapped and quaked, a shadow fell upon your path. Would this seal your fate? Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know, if it be bad or if it be broke. A man won't mow your face off, as most of them are nice. But there are some who do bad things without thinking twice. A bear won't change the light bulb, he'd likely eat your trash. But bears would not assault you and won't give you a rash. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know, if it be bad or if it be broke. If a man falls in the woods, would he make a sound? Probably not, he likes the quiet, no women around. Maybe he should wonder if he'd meet his fate by coming across a grizzly bear or a woman lay.
Okay, that's where it stopped. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I like that second one. It's a little off on the beats. I would I'd like for it to be able to add something in, but this is one of the problems with AI music is I'd like to be able to insert something so that as it's hitting that rhythm of it may seem funny, but those who know if it be bear or if it be bro, and it's hitting that in a way that I don't like as much on this version, and it would actually help it if it had that line repeating or if it be bro. So I think I'll add that in on this next part, but it's going to have to stay the way that it is here, because if I change that and have it regenerate, it's going to be an entirely new song. So we're going to stick with this one for the moment, and we're going to go extend. This is where we get fun. So we want to extend at, let's see here, where is a good extension point at? Okay, why aren't you letting me go to... Okay, for some reason, it is not letting me just play there, which is not helping me. Move this up. All right, let's try it at 41. We may have to change where that's going in. So we're going to keep our style, and what we're going to do is we're going to change this now. You don't want to leave this the same. You want to change out what you're adding into this. So this is where we're looking at putting in our additional lyrics, chorus, any of that kind of stuff that we want to do. So we're going to try a bridge. We're going to delete this. Yeah. So here we go. We got our bridge, and then we've got a chorus. And what I'm going to do this time is we're going to go, or if it be bro, and this way our background singers should hit that. And then we're going to go hook, and we're going to try, let's see here. Let's do bridge, outro, instrumentals now. Let's do a repeat on the chorus maybe. Let's do a chorus here, and then we're going to do a chorus modulate up after this other part. So we're going to do a chorus here, because this will work in nicely with what we did originally. And we're going to do our hook after this. Let's just see what this does. Bridge, chorus. And then a modulate up. No, let's do our bridge. Let's do our bridge after. So let's do a chorus here, because we had a verse. It was the last one. And then we're going to do our bridge. And then our chorus modulate up. And let's see what this does. And so here we're going to grab this, move this up, and extend. Okay. All right, so let's see how this added to the song.
Is it a bed? Is it a bed? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke, or if it be broke. Is it a bed? Is it a bed? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke, or if it be broke, or if it be broke. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm.
Okay,
Is
so
it a bed?
need an ending for this. I liked what they did there, but I can see where we need to make some adjustments to this. So we it didn't really do a modulate up, so we need to figure out how to get that corrected. It didn't really do us a bridge either, but I liked what it did with the hook. So let's try. We're going to keep the chorus where it is. We're going to keep, we're going to add this hook into here, and then we're going to do our chorus, repeat, and then we're going to do our end. So let's try that. Chorus. Let's try maybe modulate up prior. Let's try modulate. Let's just try modulate and see if that does it for us. Okay. Chorus, hook, modulate, chorus, and outro. Outro and end. Okay. I think that's it. Let's give that a go. Okay. First one.
Is it a man? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad, or if it be wrong, or if it be wrong. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. Is it a man? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad, or if it be wrong, or if it be wrong, or if it be wrong.
Okay. No, that wasn't quite what
Is it a bear? Is it a bear? Bear sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bell so you don't come to harm. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may be funny. Those who know if it be bad or if it be wrong.
Okay. There's some pretty big errors in there. There we go. We just saw some digital glitchy errors. That is fascinating. Okay, so it kind of glitched up on us. We're gonna adjust a few things and then try this one more time. See if we can get a full song. We're going out to our chorus, which worked fine. Our hook needed repeating, so we're gonna take this hook and we're gonna repeat this. And we're not going to do a modulate because it's not happening anyway. And I think it's okay for this song. And let's see if we can get a little better outro and end. That sucked. Okay. All right, let's give this one a go. See what it does. Okay, drum roll.
Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be wrong, or if it be wrong. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad. Is it a bear? Is it a man?
Okay. man, it came right to the end and it was really nice, and then it just dropped. I wonder, okay, maybe that's what it is. Okay, I think it's only giving us a minute. That's the problem. It's only giving us a minute to add on to it. So the song's long. That's my error. It's my bad. I'm making it too long. It's not giving it a chance to get out. That's why. So I'm gonna have to I gotta make some adjustments to this. I might have to extend it twice. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to extend the extension. Let's see if it'll do that. Let's see what this one did.
Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but don't you know? If it be bad or if it be wrong, is it a bad?
Okay, so no. Let's go back. Okay, this is what this is about. This is the challenges of trying to figure out how to make this AI music make any kind of sense at all. So that's giving us a minute from that. It's this last chorus and outro that's killing us. So we're gonna copy this, delete it. We're just gonna go to this part. We're gonna attach this as the extension for the first one, and then we'll add another extension and see if that'll work or not. I don't know. I haven't tried doing 2 extensions before. There we go. This is really interesting to see how it puts all these pieces together, and I'm excited to see what it does with the full song once we drop all these in. Okay, let's try this one.
Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know, if it be bad or if it be wrong, gotta wear the bear bells, sound the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sound the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan.
Oh, interesting. There's kind of a
It
weird
may seem
error
funny.
in the mix. Now, this is something that I find really fascinating. Is it's not just writing the music, it's not just doing the lyrics and the drums and all those pieces, but it's putting all these pieces together and it's mixing it fairly well. I find that really fascinating. To mix music properly, to get the sounds in the right place, to be able to hear the vocals, to not have things too loud or too soft, it is a challenging thing to do. It takes someone who's been doing it for quite some time to be able to mix something really properly. And as we've seen in doing this, we've run up with a couple of errors that it's made. Part of them my fault. I didn't remember that the extension can only go for a minute, and so I kind of overdid it with that. But I liked a few of these, and I don't like what it did with this last one. So we're gonna have to run this again. And as you can see, it's running through the credits pretty quickly. But I mean, come on, I only did the $10 a month one, so this is fun. What more fun can you have on a weekend night? All right, so let's try this again. Let's see if we can get this to generate something that fits better than what these last two were. So let's try this extension again. Fingers crossed.
Is it a bear?
Better.
Is it a man?
This fits better, okay.
Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be wrong, or if it be wrong, you gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. Is it a bear? Is it a man?
Get out of the course back and forth.
Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it
Okay. So I kind of like that version, but one thing you can also do is like you can have it put together for you, or you can download these and use your own software to put the pieces together. And I might do that because I liked some of the pieces on this, and so I may grab certain elements and then put them together myself. And if I do that, I'll put the whole song out so if people want to listen to it, they can. Let's try the second version and see what it did.
Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? So you don't come too hard. So you don't come too hard. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sound.
Okay. Interesting how it just kind of runs it out, and it was really bizarre having that odd sort of humming whatever that was doing. Okay, so this is getting complicated. Let's see about grabbing. I didn't mind what it did with this first one, so we might try that and do an extension from that to add back in the rest of these pieces that we needed. Our chorus and our end. So let's try extending this one. Okay, so here we're going to grab our chorus and our ending that we were trying to add into the other one. Let's try instrumental bridge here, just for the hell of it. And then have it go into the chorus and then our ending. Let's try that. Okay, here we go.
Oh, if it grows. Oh, if it grows.
It's a really long instrumental bridge. And it did nothing.
Basically, nothing there. Or if it be bro, you gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells.
Oh my god. That is hysterical. Oh my god, that's hysterical. So it did a talking bit at the end, and then kind of this rapish sort of speaking thing. Wow. That was not the chorus at all. That was not the chorus at all. That just did a weird talking thing. That is really, really fascinating. Okay, let's see what the other one. No. Okay, so it's not going to give us that. It looks like it's only doing 30 seconds that it's adding to the third time. Okay, so it looks like you've got 2 minutes for the first part, 1 minute for the first extension, and 30 seconds for the second extension. So it's not enough time to do all this other crazy stuff. So we're going to kill this. I don't know if it's got time to do this. Let's try and see if it'll do just the chorus. Okay, so there we see a real solid error where it just did some weird stuff, and the credits were refunded because it saw that it had really messed that up. Just you don't get this with a good band practice in your garage, a good random digital error like that. Okay, so it looks like it's taking this third part and just making it an outro. It's not listening to whatever you want to do with the chorus, with anything else. So it looks like you've got to get in all that stuff at the second extension. This third extension is just meant for an outro, it appears. That's all it's doing anyway. It's not letting us do anything else. Let's see about how we're going to put all these together. Let's do Get Whole Song and see what it does. So this is going to be taking our first part, our second part that we liked, and this last little OEO thing, which honestly I'm not super thrilled with those. I may go back and download some other pieces to see what we can put together. But this has really been an interesting experiment to see kind of how Suno works, the way that it puts the pieces together, and what it's going to take to make a full song of something that you really like, and the limitations that it has on not being able to change some aspects. So let's give this a listen.
You and all and more to walk amongst the trees, happy as a lark, floating on the breeze. Then the peace was broken, the bushes snapped and quaked. A shadow fell upon your path. Would this see your fate? Is it a bird? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke. A man won't mow your face off, as most of them are nice. But there are some who do bad things without thinking twice. A bear won't change the light bulb, he'd likely eat your trash. But bears would not assault you and won't give you a rash. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke. If a man falls in the woods, would he make a sound? Probably not, he likes the quiet, no women around. Maybe he should wonder if he'd meet his fate by coming across a grizzly bear or a woman lame. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke, or if it be broke, you gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells, so you don't come to harm. You gotta wear the bear bells, sounding the alarm. You gotta wear the bear bells, so you don't come to harm. Is it a bear? Is it a man? Should you run? You need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke, or if it be wrong.
I like it. It's really good. What I might do is might take part of that talking that was done on the other version and bring that back in over top of the end. Well, that was really fun. That was a really interesting way to spend the evening, going through our roulette wheel of choice and picking out some different styles and interesting things to do on Suno. I hope you learned some things. I learned a bunch on what this thing can do and what it can't do. And with any tool, you just got to learn what its limitations are and say, okay, this is what you've got to work with, so let's work with it. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to try this again sometime soon. Meanwhile, have fun and give our song a listen and a like and all that good stuff. If you like this, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining me. This is a hell of a lot of fun. Let's do this again soon.
This ain't a bed, this ain't a man. Should you run, you need a plan. It may seem funny, but those who know if it be bad or if it be broke.